What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel. Why Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffs being bowl eligible is going to hurt the HBCU. Guys, when Deion won that 6th game, it's time to give this man his props. Y'all have seen my previous videos. I've even done a video why Deion should be considered Coach of the Year. And that was before the Cincinnati game. But it started making me think, guys, when he became bowl eligible, that the HBCU is in trouble. And what do I mean by that? Deion is thriving with coaches from HBCUs. He's thriving with players from HBCUs. And guys, if Deion starts building a coaching tree, he's clearly gonna get guys from the NFL who've played or who've been a coach, or he wants coaches from the highest level of HBCUs. Coach Dancy, Coach Hart. Guys, these people are a key part of his team. These people are tied to the HBCU. And if Deion keeps growing, his coaches gonna start getting other jobs, and Deion gonna start plucking off some of these HBCU coaches. Guys, I was watching Jackson State and Bethune-Cookman on Saturday. I was watching that game, and I realized, I'm like, nobody cares about anything but the band. Football cannot continue to be second fiddle. The only thing they cared about was the band and the culture. And I get that. That's all important, but they got to find a way to integrate it. With this NIL, with this transfer portal, the HBCU coaches and players are going to be trying to work for Deion. Can you imagine your HBCU player or coach and you watching what Deion is doing and he's come from where you came from? Y'all, let's remember. Y'all remember that time the coach in the SWAC told Deion he ain't SWAC. What Deion said, if I ain't SWAC, who is SWAC? Well, now it's about to be, if I ain't Power 4, who is Power 4? He's mastered NIL. He's mastered the transfer portal. He's starting to get 4- and 5-star recruits. Easily getting a lot of 3-star recruits. Guys, this thing is showing the HBCU coaches that they don't have to, they can connect with Deion and get the Power 4. So a lot of these HBCUs are going to have to start recognizing that now that Deion has done something that really ain't done before, in a environment where Nick Saban and those guys have not been able, Nick Saban left, a lot of guys have not been able to adjust with these kids making money. Deion embraces it. And if Deion starts giving these kids a chance, and if they can come work hard, and they can be like a Travis Hunter. Now, granted, Travis Hunter, 5-star, top recruit out of he's different. Cameron Salmon, Craig, Jeremiah Brown, when he came, the offensive lineman, I'm drawing a blank right now, he came from Jackson State. There's other guys that came from Jackson State. You're going to start seeing these HBCU guys ask for Coach Prime to give them a chance to walk on. But then you're going to start having some of these HBCU coaches who running the meac, running the ciaa, running the swac, right? Why wouldn't those guys come? Why wouldn't those guys come and say, Coach Prime, let me get on your team? Because I'd rather go be an assistant coach at a Power 4 than to be the sideshow to the band at the HBCU. I'm not saying that's like, I don't want to be that brash, but that's exactly what it is. The coach, football has to be key at any school, right? I'm from North Carolina, and NC State, when I went to school, they wanted football to be the key. That's why Carter Family got expanded and got expanded and got expanded, because football has to be the key. And Deion's bowl eligibility is going to ruin the HBCU football programs, because why would these guys stay at a HBCU when they could go connect with Deion? And if Deion starts building a coaching tree, they're going to come from the HBCU. Why? Nobody's hungrier than the guy that's coaching at the HBCU. Then the players, his best players, are going to follow him. Why? Nobody's hungrier than the players at an HBCU that want to get to the next level. And I'm telling you right now, guys, the blueprint is being run. And Deion is, when I say while Deion is going to hurt the HBCU is going to have to adjust, because once I see somebody like me doing it, I can now duplicate it, and I can now put the process in place to get to that level. Whether I'm the coach at a HBCU, whether I'm a player, Deion's presence and Deion's success this year, 1 win to 6 wins. So far, everybody talking, he got a chance to get to 10 and a Big 12 playoff. Not there yet. But imagine what that's going to do for HBCUs and HBCU coaches and HBCU players. It's going to have to be about football, because if not, these kids going to start getting chances to walk on at these Power 4s, because people are starting to watch right now. If DEION can do it with these HBCU coaches and students, we can do it too. Y'all get down in the comment section, man. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications, and until next time, I'm gonna holler.